Hi, we're back cooking with Sharon, and who doesn't love beef and broccoli? I mean, I'm not a huge fan of beef, but sometimes when I'm ordering Chinese takeout, I sometimes get beef and broccoli. Or the sauce that actually is part of the beef and broccoli, I'll use for chicken or shrimp. And so I said, you know what? Why keep doing it, ordering out, when you can make it at home? And trust me, when you all see this, you're going to be like, man, that is so simple. So let's get started. But first we have to marinate our meat. But before we go and marinate the meat, I want to just show you the simple ingredients that we have today. We have soy sauce, lime juice, brown sugar, fresh grated ginger, fresh minced garlic, sriracha, sesame oil, cornstarch, and of course our beef. That's it. And I've already kind of prepared our broccoli ahead of time, so you won't have to worry about that. And then this is a little bit of water. So we're just going to take our soy sauce and take a bowl, put the soy sauce in. You may want to use low sodium soy sauce. That always helps, or you can just stick with the regular traditional soy sauce. And then we're going to add in all these ingredients, brown sugar, and we're going to whisk everything that we have here. Fresh ginger, like I mentioned, it's minced. So it's been sitting. Ooh, I smell it so fresh. And then we have our garlic here, about 3 cloves of minced garlic. Sriracha, about 1.5 tablespoons of sriracha, and sesame oil right here. We're just going to take everything, whisk it together, and we're going to take, this is about 3 tablespoons of cornstarch. I'm going to take about 2 tablespoons of this and put it in, and we're going to save the rest. Put it on the side in a moment. Okay. Whisk this all together. And I'm using today, what am I using today? A sirloin skirt steak. You can use all types of beef, a round top steak if you like. You want something that's tender. And then I've actually pre-sliced it where it is in thin pieces. You'll see momentarily. But our sauce is good to go right here. And I'm just going to take a little bit of it and put it to the side. Let's see. Okay, just about 1/3 of a cup. Let's see. Well, this is 1/3 right here of water. I'm just going to add this right here, and then I'm going to use this measuring cup just to be on the safe side. Okay, there's that. And then we're going to take the rest of this cornstarch and whisk it in over here, along with this. All right. We're just taking part of our mixture, and then we're going to add our beef to this, and we're going to let it marinate for about 15 minutes. You can try the beef. I wouldn't necessarily put, or your sauce for the beef, the marinade, I wouldn't necessarily put any more salt in it or on your beef, because it has flavor in, you remember from the soy sauce that's in there, and the sriracha. You're just going to marinate that, like I said, for 15 minutes. And then the rest of it will be quite easy. So we'll see you back. Okay, so your beef should be nicely marinated, at least a minimum of 15 minutes. And if you have it longer, that's even better. So we're going to finish everything off this should be pretty simple and easy. One thing that I don't think I mentioned before, but I may have, but I actually steamed my broccoli. And remember, when you're steaming or you're cooking your broccoli, I always make sure that there is salt in the water. So then when you go to season it, you don't have to add as much on the back end. All right, so let's make sure that our skillet is getting hot, and we're going to take our marinated beef, and I just want to make sure we'll just try this. Yeah, you shouldn't need, we'll add just a little salt, just a little. You really shouldn't need it, but we'll add salt and then a little bit of black pepper. And then you'll just saute your beef. It shouldn't take but maybe 5 minutes or so, 4 to 5 minutes. You see our pieces are nicely, like they're sliced small. Okay. Just so it's nice and even. And we're going to add the remaining liquid as well. And again, this shouldn't take too long. That's what's great about this particular entree is that once you have everything prepped, this should be a meal that, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes or so. I'm going to add this. And then also, of course, if you haven't already done so, I already had it done. White rice. I'm using a basmati rice, but you know, any rice will go well with this, as you know, beef and broccoli. Okay, so we'll cook that. Put that down, and we won't need that. One thing I did grab as well, while my beef was marinated, are some sesame seeds. Another thing you could grab while this is cooking are scallions. Just chop them up, maybe like 2 scallions, and you can actually finish it with a little bit of garnish. Now you see that the sauce is nicely thickening up. Remember, we had the cornstarch in there. That's why you're getting the thickness, the sauciness of it. So we want our beef to be tender, but again, not overcooked. So we'll let that cook, and when it's finished, then we're going to add the rest of the sauce that we put to the side. Make sure that it's nicely mixed. We just add some more sauce to the overall dish. Okay. You can actually have your broccoli tossed in the sauce, or you can have it on the side. How do I want it today? I think I'm going to have it on the side. So while that's cooking, we'll wait. I was going to say I was going to garnish or finish my plate, but we'll let this cook. And like I said, I put together a bowl of rice. You can serve it with rice. You can serve this maybe with noodles if you wanted. I mean, but beef and broccoli, this is tended to be like your Chinese carryout version. So, you know, typically doesn't have rice. But if you're trying to cut carbs, you could prepare a cauliflower rice. That would go well with this as well. So you would have your vegetable and your protein. So anyone that is focusing on keto or just a low carb diet, that would be an option. Okay, so it looks like our meat is, and you can test it by just, it should be very tender. It just cut with this spoon. So we're going to add in the remaining sauce that we had. and let it cook for about maybe 2 to 3 more minutes. Let it thicken up. And as you see, it should be like a brown gravy. It's thickening up really nicely. Okay. Let's see if this needs anything. Tastes pretty good to me. Actually, really good. All right. So, I don't want to cook out all the sauce, so we are good to go. We will plate up, and we don't want to overcook our beef. So we're going to, let's see, I think I want it, I'm going to do it around the rice. And then we'll add the broccoli. So again, this is what? It took us all of, outside of the marination, it took us all of what? 20 minutes? Something easy, simple for you to enjoy, hopefully everyone. And then we will, let's see, let me find a clean towel, clean up this plate, and add the broccoli. And we are good to go. I'm all about presentation. That's why I'm doing this. But I know at home you're probably just going to be like, man, just put it on a plate or a bowl and let me eat. So we'll just add the broccoli around as well. It's all about presentation, y'all. Okay. Bam. So, well, let me move this. So we have our beef and broccoli entree. Very simple, delicious, and easy. So until next time, Cooking with Sharon. Thanks for joining us.